for that, man. And it's too much wickedness for us to even cover. And that's why you're trying to flag the videos, but thou shouldest not have videos. Someone flagged, repeatedly flagged every video. That's how I got a strike. Just the water might be a bit cold, that's why they repeatedly, because I was doing videos just going into all the history of all the wickedness. They flagged every video, man. They flagged it, got me striped up. Esau don't want to deal with that, man. No, we don't want to deal with it. We want to deal with you. I don't really want to talk about it no more, but we have to. I really want to. Anyway, go on, man.
Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction.
Yeah, laughing. Esau was happy. Esau weren't crying and mourning for our people. Let's bring it to the modern day captivity. Esau laughs and jokes about Jake's condition. They were laughing and joking about, the crackhead baby mama situation and the baby mama with the baby daddy situation. Yeah. But guess what? Now it's happening to them. All the crackhead and the meth head and the baby mama situation is now happening to them. Now it's not fucking funny no more. Now it's a medical issue that they gotta deal with.
Why didn't you just say no?
Yeah. Now we're gonna have to laugh at them.
Yeah.
But when it was us that were here, them crackheads, remember bum fights? These devils didn't give a damn. Had us slavery, laughing, having fun. They weren't mourning everyone. Oh, look at them niggas in the field. They weren't singing the blues. We were singing the blues. The blues didn't come from Edomites mourning because of the condition of the so-called Native Americans, the Negroes and the Hispanics. The blues come from Jake mourning about his own condition. Esau weren't mourning about our condition. Back then, Esau was like, Sunday, Monday, happy day. Just Friday. That's how, you watch them videos going back to the Edomites back in the 60s and that. They were, spinning around, doing the twist and all this shit.
It's called Happy Days.
The happy days. That's why they want to bring it back. Make America great again. They were fucking happy, man.
Yeah.
While Jake was mourning, so they rejoiced over our people.
Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress.
Oh, they spoke hella proud. Look, it's one thing to get the upper hand over someone. Yeah? It's one thing like you go to war against a group of people and you happen to win the war. Okay, fair enough, you won the war. Alright, put them in captivity, we're gonna put you to work. Alright, you know what, man? You won, innit? It's another thing to then now try to humanize those people and actually teach that then they're barely human. To erase their history. What you did was beyond proud. You were teaching that we had booby brains. You made it where us having melanin is a bad thing. Now, why would you do that? Like, what? You literally made us hate every aspect of ourselves. You said the black woman's ugly because she got a booty. Now you're getting Botox in the booty. You said we got big rubber lips. Now they want full lips. Fucking liars, man. Right? That's pride. You know when you just go over the top? You went over the top. Trying to analyze our brains, saying that we're criminal, teaching that we got lower IQs by birth.
Evolution.
And then try backing it up with false science in evolution, man. Read that again. That's what Esau did. So not only did you physically take us down and put us into captivity, but then you added a whole bunch of shit on top of that. Who does that? No other people in history have ever done that. No one. No one has put someone in captivity and totally broken them down and dehumanized them. Even the Persians didn't do that to us. They put us in captivity, but yeah, they're the Jews. They're Israelites. They're men. The men try to say with them, they're monkeys. 3/5 of a man. Like, what is that? How can I be 3/5 of a man, but you still popping the black woman though? went too far. Go on,
Literally, as you were saying that, there was a notification, Apostle Hall, part of a video saying Esau basically said that being black was a curse.
Being what?
Being black was a curse. That's what he was saying.
He said that.
Yeah.
I got the book with the quote. That was from I believe his name was J.R. Hinton, which I'm gonna bring out the book. And he just talked. He was a Southerner that was against slavery. But if you read the book, yeah, he was going wild on Jake. They said no one in history could have ever been black, you know? No one in history that did anything. They said we got a booby brain. This is what these devils done. That's why our people are so messed up to this very day. Because for hundreds of years, they just drummed it into our minds that we're stupid. A nigger can't fly a plane. That's what they said. Watch the fucking movie. A nigger can't fly a plane. A nigger can't read. A nigger can't read. A nigger isn't capable of reading. This is what they fucking did. Anything that Jake is doing today, there was a point in history where the so-called white man taught as a scientific fact we were incapable of doing. That's what we've been fighting against. They didn't say that we're not allowing you to do it. No, you wouldn't be able to do it anyway because you're black and stupid. I'm not lying. That's why they were stealing our patterns. I said, nigga couldn't have invented that. I'm gonna take this pattern and make money off it because I'm a good Christian white boy. These are facts, man. These are facts. They didn't think Jake could fly a plane.
They showed you that in 12 Years a Slave when he built the boats, and the guy who was the taskmaster was like, he can't do that.
Yep.
But the master wanted to make money off him, so he made him do it.
Yep. Yeah, because they always try and put Jake in a box, you know. Or you're gonna marginalize me till I'm out of my moment. Kanye. They always try and put Jake. They want Jake to be in a box. They don't want us to be who we are in reality. So they try and force us down and just keep us in a little small space called a ghetto where you're just a rapper or a footballer. You know, you just not as much as possible. Keep this person down. Yeah. All you're good for, you just got a big dick. That's all you are. You're a sexual beast. The black woman, you can just twerk. That's it. That's what Esau pushes out. He's been teaching that for years. That's his thing. And those stereotypes still live on to this day, and Jake kind of tries to live up to them stereotypes. Just being a plantation breeder, a buck, strong buck, or a whore, a breeder, you know? No excellence. But that's what we can do that. That's our capability. What nation would do that to a person? Only come on, man. Only the fucking devil would go that far, man. Only the devil would go that far. Tell me I'm lying. That's why our people are so fucked up. That's why they all dyeing their hair blonde, bleaching themselves because of the fuckery that these devils done.
Bored the affliction.
Zechariah?
Yeah, get that. Before we move on. Get pissed off, man, but we gotta break it down to the people.
Zechariah 1 and 15. And I'm very so displeased with the evil that is. For I was but a little displeased, and they helped for the affliction.
They were more than happy to destroy our people. Ronald Reagan and all that, when they came out with the whole they criminalized, they were always, that's why you think so-called black people are always viewed as criminals. Even to this very day. Because they've been doing that since slavery. The threatening, the angry black man. Oh, they're always up to no good. The term black itself is criminal. Then they brought out the Jim Crow laws and all that kind of, the code, the slave codes, black codes. Then after that, they couldn't do that no more. They said, oh, we're gonna call them thugs. And did the whole drug war, which is all about criminalizing the so-called black man, when these fucking white boys do more drugs than Jake. You go to any of these white boys' fucking festivals, that's a fucking boots right there. You can cure any disease. That's a boots right there. You don't see the police will stop searching them fucking crackers. You go down central London, all the fucking crackers have got cocaine.
Universities.
Drugs. Fuck out of here, man. Right? But we're the criminal. So then these young Jakes growing up, when you're watching the TV and you're seeing that subliminally you're being pushed out as a criminal, you get a criminal mindset. Because in your thing it's like, well, that's all I am. That's what I'm meant to be. That's what Esau's done. These fucking devils, man. Then when we talk about it, we're the bad guy. It ain't happened by accident. A psychological fucking operation, man. Destroyed our people, man. Willie Lynch. Go on. Let's read on. Who would do that, man? Let's go back to Obadiah. So this dude's proud. Not only did he take us down physically, but he added a whole bunch of shit onto it, man. Fucking devils, man.
Obadiah 13. Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity.
These devils got some fucking nerve to call the Mexicans thieves, to call Issachar thieves, when they stole the whole fucking Americas, man. The whole of the Americas, they stole it. How the fuck? Whoa, man.
Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape.
You know these, and that happened in the ancient world, but they did it in the modern day. Like when a Jake would run away from the slave plantation, man, they would make sure they hunt that Jake down with the bloodhounds. Now they got plenty of other slaves. They could have just said, yeah, well, count that as a loss. That nigga ran away.
Set an example.
Nah, they got the bloodhounds on him and they hunted him down. And then made sure they killed him with the hounds, as an example. These good fucking Christian devils, these same devils, them Muslims, them Arabs are horrible people. Arabs ain't got shit on you devils, the wicked shit that you was doing to Jake. The ghastly, demonic shit that you've been doing in the world, ain't nobody outdone Esau when it comes to pure barbarism. That's why I get pissed off. I'll be at work and these crackers try to talk to me about, them terrorists. Get the fuck out of here, man. Them terrorists ain't done shit. They're light work. That's when I start bringing up their history. Then they don't like that, do you? What about all them hands you chopped off in the Congo? Yeah, for the rubber. On the rubber plantation. Children's hands. 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds hands. Yeah? What about that? Is that barbaric? And those were Christians, right? Okay. No, they weren't no Christians. They were Edomites. Ain't no such thing as, that's all they are. You see how you look at us as, that's how we look at you. If you're rich, if you're a rich Edomite, you're an Edomite. You're a poor Edomite, you're an Edomite. Whether you got a suit on, you're an Edomite. First, whatever it is, you're second. You're still an Edomite. You could be a priest, still an Edomite.
Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway. It's like I read it already.
Yeah.
Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. For the day of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is there upon all the heathen.
There's going to be a reckoning. There's going to be a great reckoning for all the wickedness that this devil's done, especially against the Israelites. And that's, they ain't going to want to acknowledge that. But there is going to be a reckoning, man. A great judgment for what you devils did to the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. The Lord said He gonna plead the cause of His people, man. He gonna plead the cause of His people.
As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
That ain't hard to understand. So the same way you oppress and destroyed us, it's gonna be done unto you.
Tit for tat.
Tit for blood clot.
Thy reward shall return upon thine own head.
That's what we're saying, but they act like we're being unfair. Oh, the Hebrew Israelites, they hate. Who's committed more hate than so-called white people, man? Who's more hateful than them? I'm at work today, and a fucking English Edomite writ a board up. This fucking devil comes up to me talking about, is that supposed to be English? Because he was too Jake. I was looking at him like, fuck, you know what I mean? I wanted to clap that devil. Because he's trying to make this fucking, like it's a joke, like, but really he's trying to say we can't write proper English. When it was a fucking white girl that writ it. Fucking dickhead. Which the guy that signs off on English degrees is a Jake from St. Lucia to this day. So, you know, just to throw that out there. Oh man.
Revelation 13 and 9. If any man has an ear, let him hear.
Because most of these Edomites don't know English. Right? They're not raised up in the private schools like David Cameron and them boys. Most English people are just English people. They don't know English that very well anyway. Yeah, it's a fact. Yeah, go to Newcastle. Anyway, a lot of places in England, they barely speak what you would consider to be English.
Even in my workplace, I didn't go to no private school, but I've been typing up emails. The Edomites are asking me questions like, how do you write like that? And they're supposed to be so-called professionals that have gone to uni and have studied degrees.
It's a farce, man. These people are not as smart as they profess to be, man.
They just have the benefit of the doubt. Like when they misspell something, it's maybe it was a mistake. When you misspell, dumb nigga.
Yeah, you was meant to.
When the rich man speaking.
Yeah.
Srut.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. There is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Beautiful. That's prophecy, that's gospel. So that guy that came up saying that's not the gospel. No, that is the gospel. That's part of the gospel. The patience and the faith of the saints. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're suffering every day that ain't happened yet. Because we can't wait for you devils to be brought down. To be brought down to the sides of the pit.
This is Lamentation 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwells in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass unto thee, thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
After this judgment here, the Lord brings an end to this time. Jake ain't gonna suffer no more. The two-thirds are gonna be dead. We're gonna be blessed. Esau gonna keep suffering though. Esau's got a lot more suffering to come. This dog. This is hey man. You ever seen that Hellraiser, man? When the pinhead goes in, he's taking the guy to hell and he's like, I have so many wonderful things to show you. That's gonna be you devils, man. We got a lot of things we're gonna have a lot of things in store for you devils, man. You remember Sam Holes? The lynching of Sam Holes? When he begged you fucking devils to kill him quickly. He begged you good Christian white devils, thousands of you, with your women, with your children, he begged you.
Make it quick.
And not one of you was like, yo, maybe we should kill this nigga quickly. No, they proceeded to cut him all over his body, cut off his nose, cut off his blood, cut off his balls, cut off his fingers. Then they burned him. Man tried to jump out the fire, broke the chain. They had to force his ass back down in the fire. Oh, we got so many wonderful things to show you. So many beautiful things. And I'm not ashamed to say that I lust for that day. Because I believe in justice. Unlike you fucking devils. And that is justice. Yeah? Justice, right? Just like when these devils, when that white girl got shanked up, when she got chefed up, apparently by that Jake. Apparently they're saying it was that Jake that chefed up that drug taking little slut. Yeah. Showing all the pictures of her like, why was she smoking weed? Now if that was a Jake, you know they'd add that in there. She was a drug abuser, you know? But they try to like put, he's a drug dealer, but she's a drug abuser. Yeah? A man shanked her up, he chefed her up, he drilled her down. Which you should be doing that, Jake. You gotta hold it down. But that's what happened anyway. They only showed his picture. I'd like to see who the other guy was. Bet he was a fucking Edomite. But they're making a big deal about it. They made a big deal about it when she died. They put all the ribbons out. Had the ribbons all over Romford and Dagenham. There was purple ribbons everywhere because some lily white bitch got shanked. Because her life, obviously, you know the code. It goes in value of life, it's a white baby, then it's a young white woman, then it's a white woman, an old white woman, and then you go through the males. That's how it goes, the value of life. So they're making a big deal about that. Now the parents, when the Jay got sentenced, the parents were like celebrating and like, yes! Why were they celebrating for? Why? Why? You know, why didn't they forgive him? You know? Love thy neighbor. Tell him about Jesus. You know why they were celebrating? Because they felt that they received justice. And guess what? Whenever things like that happen, the family never really feel right until they feel like they get some kind of closure, which is justice. You're always gonna be like, things are undone, you know? So all we're saying is, the nation of Israel, we ain't gonna feel better until we get that justice.
That's right.
Till you get caught, till you get sentenced, till you get punished.
Yep, wake up on the Lord.
Then we're gonna feel right within ourselves that justice is being served. They're trying to make us look like we crazy because we want justice.
7 things that are counted.
How's that work out?
Proverbs or Sirach? This is Sirach somewhere.
O daughter of Edom, he will visit thine iniquity. O daughter of Edom, he will discover thy sin.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, real quick, Ezekiel 25 and Ezekiel 35. Get both them scriptures. You know what I want? Edomites are going to get it, man. Tit for tat, eye for eye. Really, 2 eyes for an eye, because we're worth more than you.
That's right.
That's another thing. That's another thing I've got to throw in there. It ain't really an eye for an eye. It's really maybe 10 eyes for an eye.
Oh, Zechariah 2 and 8.
Huh?
Zechariah 2 and 8, I think. The Lord said with the apple of his eye.
You read the apple of the Lord's eye?
Yeah.
Hey, it's in the scriptures that the Lord said he chastened us off, but he scourges our enemies 1,000 times more. Ooh. Because we're more valuable than them. One Jake is worth thousands of these devils. So you're gonna get more pain than you actually gave out. So really you played yourself.
Justice.
You know you don't fuck up, man.
Yeah, they're gonna get eradicated.
The
thing is, we don't have spiritual power when
It's called a 13th chapter and the 13th verse. Therefore,
and if you ain't in that spirit of getting revenge on Esau and believing in it, that's because you ain't got no faith. You believe in Esau. You don't believe you can ever get justice. We believe justice is coming because we know the system. We know the power. We serve the higher power that's going to manifest that justice. If you don't believe in the Most High, you ain't even gonna think about getting revenge on Esau, because Esau's your God.
Ezekiel 25 and 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Jehovah Shai, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Eden, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand.
Well, another word for vengeance is justice, man. Vengeance and justice go hand in hand. To revenge. Yeah?
And I will lay vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
So the Lord's going to use us And I can honestly say I'm cool with that. I'll do that work. I'm happy to serve. Yeah? We're gonna
Appease the wrath.
you too, brother?
Can't.
Get down when you eat a mic. And we're not gonna feel sorry for you. We're not gonna feel sorry for you, man. You've got some
Psalms,
sorry-ass dates
happy
right
is
now
he, that's just a little one.
because they've got no faith. They feel sorry for you. They look at the sign. Where's easy? No. In the kingdom, there ain't gonna be no sympathy, so don't look for it. Sympathy is gonna be like trying to find like water in the desert. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, a unicorn. It ain't gonna be there. There's gonna be no empathy or sympathy, man. Not for you devils.
I will lay vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
So that cuts these. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Yeah. And you would be correct on that. Vengeance does belong to the Lord. And he said he's gonna use us to get it. That's our checkmate, right?
And they shall do in Edom according
Sunk your battleship.
Clean cut.
and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
You don't know that it's going down. When you're in the midst of that judgment, you're gonna know. It's gonna be hard to ignore. Trust me. You're gonna be able to ignore this. Maybe they might go into the meditation mode and Zen state.
Isaiah 14 and 6.
What was that you read just now? Ezekiel what?
Ezekiel 25.
Okay, get Ezekiel 1, Ezekiel 35. Put that in. Oh yeah, read it.
Isaiah 14 and 5. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
That's what's going to happen. Right now, Esau's got the staff and he's got the scepter. The Lord is going to break it. His authority is going to be taken away. Right now, Esau has the authority. What proves that? The mark of the beast. He's got the authority that he's going to bring out the mark of the beast. But pursuant to Revelation 19, which we're going to read, the Lord going to conquer him, take the crown, and he's going to give us the authority. And then we're going to have the authority to do what we want. The Lord's moving on like them Bane levels, like, do as you please. Do you understand that you're going to be on our plantations and there ain't going to be no court of appeals? It's just us. It's just what we say goes. Oh man, you fucked, man. You're going to be 100% fucked, man. You're going to be like Kublai fucking Khan on your ass, man.
No.
Kublai fucking Khan, man. We're going to be like, hey, what we get? The Khan. The great Khan.
Genghis Khan? Kublai Khan. Genghis Khan?
Yeah, Genghis Khan. We're gonna be like, I really, you know,
Kublai.
Marco Polo, man.
Yeah.
The way Kublai was going on.
Yeah.
You come before Kublai, you had to fear.
Yeah.
Because the wrong words come out of his mouth. It wasn't no joke. if he, you know, that's why the scripture says you gotta fear the commandment of the king.
Yeah.
Because the wrong words come out of the king's mouth. What the boy gonna do? Yeah. Take him and skin him. What are you gonna do? You're about to get skinned right now. Like it's been said. That's what it's gonna be like on our planet. Just like how you had us on the plantation. When you wanted things to happen to us down there in the West Indies, one of the punishments for a rebellious Jake was you get another slave to shit in that slave's mouth. That's the kind of shit you filthy fucking crackers were doing. You filthy bastards that think you're think you're so fucking civilized. Like I said, the only thing you devils got is your fucking accent. Oh, they're like this re-smart faggot, man. Tried to say, basically tried to do the same thing. That because it was mostly Jake and ethnics in the building, they were too stupid to know to leave the building when it was on fire. When they got told to stay in the building.
But
I
professionals.
wouldn't do that. Why? Because you're a fucking Edomite? Alright, Reese. We'll see what you're gonna do in slavery. All these devils have got is their accent, man. And actually,
He smote the people in wrath.
these lovely boiled eggs. Fucking devils.
He who smote the people in wrath will continually stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered.
When he gets when Esau gets what's coming to him, ain't nobody coming to his aid. Listen, like I say all the time, there is no people on earth that the so-called white man has encountered that he has done right by them. And we could go down the list. Let's talk Turkey now. Let's talk Turkey.